if I use the Dow theory to Bitcoin and Ethereum, what I see now is a secondary reaction, the same you say in your videos. I don't see a primary bear market.
So you're saying that you agree with me that we're technically not in a bear market in Bitcoin at the moment. All right, guys, so in this video, I want to ask Manuel Bly of the Dow theory about Bitcoin. I want to get his opinion about the whole Bitcoin situation. Are we heading potentially towards 100K this year, by the end of this year on Bitcoin? Or is he perhaps more gloomy on Bitcoin? We'll find out. Join us. All right, guys, welcome back. So I have here Manuel Bly of the Dow theory. I've been talking with him for the last couple of hours. Thanks very much indeed, Manuel, for being here.
Thanks
and for those of you who don't know, the Dow theory, who Manuel Bly is the co-editor, they're one of the best market timers in the world. They've been named by the Wall Street Journal as one of the best market timers in the world. So I want to ask Manuel Bly, listen, I know your main focus and specialty is in the stock markets, and I know you guys mostly focus on the S&P and the Dow and the transportation and on the stock markets. I know that Bitcoin is not really your field. I get that. I understand that. But really, from someone who's a technical, you're a technical person, a chartist, and also a trader. I want to get your opinion just by looking more of your gut feel on the Bitcoin charts. Most of you guys who watch my videos, you already know my opinion on Bitcoin. I've already said this. I've said before in my videos that as long as Bitcoin remains above the support level of 28,000 to 30,000, I said as long as we remain above those levels, we're likely in a bull market still. And I think you mentioned to me, yeah, you agree with that. Okay. So I want to get your opinion really on the Bitcoin situation.
So as you say, even though it was a decline, I think of almost 50%, technically, it remains a bull market. So all the pullback qualifies as a secondary reaction. It's just a reaction. Painful, but it's just a reaction. If I use the Dow theory to Bitcoin and Ethereum, what I see now is a secondary reaction, the same you say in your videos. I don't see a primary bear market.
So you're saying that you agree with me that we're technically not in a bear market in Bitcoin at the moment.
However, in the last few days, we had a rally. And if I look at it with Dow theory lenses, with a Dow theory, under a Dow theory perspective, what I see is that this rally has set up Bitcoin and Ethereum, because I use two, under the Dow theory, I use two indexes. So I see that the setup for a potential primary bear market signal has been completed. So now we are really at a critical juncture.
You're saying a setup for a potential bear market. You're not saying we are in a bear market. Am I correct?
The setup for a potential bear market signal has been completed. So we have.
That's right. I just want to clarify that in case anyone misunderstood you.
Good. So we had the secondary reaction lows until a couple of weeks, 3 weeks ago, something like that. Then we have had a quite strong rally, because I think they rallied almost by 30% off the lows. And this rally, according to the Dow theory, would be the setup for a potential sell signal, primary bear market signal. Not the actual signal, it's the setup. But if following this rally comes a decline, and this decline would break down below the secondary reaction lows for both Bitcoin and Ethereum, then as per the Dow theory, a primary bear market would be signaled. But we are not in a bear market. We just have completed the setup. On the other hand, if there is a rally and the rally breaks up above the last bull market highs, then the secondary reaction would be terminated. Then the bull market will be reconfirmed.
I mean, you're saying if we break above the highs of April, essentially 64,000.
Exactly.
So that's quite a distance to go, isn't it?
No, it's quite a distance.
You brought Ethereum into the equation here. That's very interesting. You brought Ethereum, because I did mention Ethereum as well. To look at Ethereum as well as a sort of a confirmation tool. What made you interested in combining Ethereum and Bitcoin? So you're saying that you look for Ethereum to confirm this, to increase the likelihood of this. Am I right?
Exactly, because you gain accuracy. It's more accurate.
That's quite similar to how you use the transportation index and the stock market, the S&P, right?
It's the same. Confirmation helps. I've carried out many tests for instance, gold and silver, GDX, silver, gold miners, silver miners, SIL.
Yeah.
And you will see in the very moment you include confirmation, your results improve. You get rid of false signals. It works. Confirmation, not only in the DAO theory, it works.
Yeah.
You get more
That's
signal.
a very
That's
important,
nice.
very interesting tool. So you use Ethereum as more a confirmation tool, in the same way you would apply DAO transportation with the S&P. Interesting, very interesting.
That's it.
Okay, so does this mean to you, what you're saying essentially is, if Bitcoin were to drop below the lows, if Bitcoin, I'm not saying it will, if Bitcoin were to drop below support, then if Ethereum doesn't do that, then there's no confirmation. Am I right?
Exactly. For me, the key lows, according to DAO theory, I'm looking at my chart right now, are those of July 20th. July 20th. For both, these were the last recorded lows for both. So these are, for me, these are the key lows to be observed. If both are jointly broken by Ethereum and Bitcoin, for me, that would be a technically would be a bear market. Okay,
only if both of them break those levels. My last question to you is this: do you think that, a gut feeling, do you see 100K by the end of this year, or do you think that maybe not this year? Maybe what do you think?
My gut feeling, next year, not this year. Well, for more, this is one of your videos. In one of your videos says the longer it remains near support, the more dangerous it becomes. So I think it has been lots of time in the danger area. So maybe there is no breakdown. There is no breakdown, and we avoid the bear market. We don't know now. But even if we avoid the bear market, I think there is technical damage. So it will take time, but I can be wrong. But I feel that psychologically, people are not so bullish as they were 4 months ago.
Yeah. That's an interesting question. An interesting point you make there. Sorry, Manuel. So you think we're probably going to get there to 100K, just not this year, more likely to be next year?
Because I think there are many traders that are licking their wounds. They're still licking their wounds. So it takes time psychologically to recover. And because it spent lots of time testing support. The time. If you said it in your videos. Right. If we would have been like this and immediately rebound, I would be more confident. But it spent lots of time in the danger area. Let's see what's
interesting point.
This is psychological damage.
Yeah, you make an interesting point. You make an interesting point there. It's possible. It's possible we could reach 100K, as you say, perhaps by next year, maybe by early next year, perhaps maybe by January. Who knows? This is all conjecture and speculation at the moment. But if the July 20 lows are broken down, then all hell breaks loose. Watch out. In my opinion, if that July 20th lows are generally broken, then forget about 100K. Then you should be intent on saving your shirt and protecting yourself. Saving your shirt.
No. Forget about 100K. Then we should look at what's going to happen. Look down below.
And if we did break those lows, what do you think? 20K potentially?
Yeah, why not? Yes.
Yeah.
It would be given the volatility of Bitcoin, which is 9-fold that of the S&P. This is easy. It's easy.
Yeah, and obviously, if the S&P, as we were discussing, and we talked about the S&P, if the S&P does see a correction, we have a video on that as well. But the bottom line is, it's not going to help Bitcoin, is it? If the S&P drops, it could drag Bitcoin down with it.
It's a headwind. It is a headwind.
Yeah, it's a headwind. Yeah. Thank you very much, Manuel. You've been really helpful in this, and I actually really enjoyed talking with you. You're someone who actually has got a tremendous amount of knowledge on the markets. Guys, do check out the DAO Theory newsletter. I know the DAO Theory newsletter is oriented towards the stock markets, but I think checking out the research is really important, because if you're someone like me who is interested in learning more about research and technical analysis and understanding the markets, I would highly suggest join and subscribe to their newsletter, the Dow Theory newsletter, which by far, I mean, I've been a subscriber of yours now for several years. The link to get that discount, 25% discount, I'll put it there for you guys. That's the dowtheory.com/LT. And that link, that offer will be there for you for a short, limited time. So do check it out and take advantage of it. Thanks to you, Manuel and Jack, for giving us that offer as well. By the way, guys, make sure you watch the remainder of our interview on the Dow Theory. We'll talk about the Dow Theory methodology with Manuel. Check out our full interview in the members videos. I'll put the link on how to join and become a member for you there as well. Thank you very much.